Hey guys, NegativeCraft here. Welcome to the final episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's been a long tough road, but we're going to end it off here in this episode. Now here we are at Shadow fighting the Bio Lizard, the prototype of the ultimate life form. Oh god. Now, just for 3DS Sonic Generations owners, this was the final boss, well this was the Dreamcast, or the Adventure area boss in Sonic Generations. And you're having a fucking laugh, come on, right. Don't fail at this boss. Right, now this boss basically, it's the prototype of the ultimate life form. He'll pretty much just go around doing some form of attacks, and eventually he'll go out of breath, so you can grind up one of his rails to the top of him and just pretty much hit the giant fuck me light and just kill him. Just repeatedly do that. Now, this boss is kind of tricky because you'll see there's like a couple like faults in the road like there. If you fall into one of those streams of water, the one that's facing away from the shrine, then you die. So make sure you don't fall into that and get too impatient and run away. Plus, if you get too far away, he will eventually just hit you with his tail. So you can't go too far as well. Just jump, hit him there. No, you twit. Oh my god, you're having a fucking laugh. I never had this much trouble with this boss. Right, get up there, grind. Fuck you. Don't land in the freaking thing. Oh, that when you land, he just like crouches and then comes up slightly. It's cool. Now, people have theorized, and I think I've read this, that the Bio Lizard here is based off of Perfect Chaos. Though I'm struggling to see the resemblance between this thing and Perfect Chaos like that. Like fucking that. I've never had... well, actually, when I first... That was a lie. When I first played this boss, I had a lot of fucking trouble. And that's instant death as well. So, make sure you be a bit careful. Oh, much shut up. I know what I'm doing. Now that Shadow's pretty much regained his memory, he pretty much knows that, well, he pretty much remembers Maria's wish. Now, unfortunately, in Sonic X, what is it? In Sonic X, what was it? Chris Thorndike, the fucking human who whines like, Sonic, don't leave me! He pretty much makes Shadow's memory click and remember Maria's wish, which is gay because Amy should have done it. That's why I don't like X, because freaking Chris is just a whiny bastard. It's unreal. Like, Sonic, don't leave me. And he became so selfish that he won't let Sonic go back to his own world. I mean, it's a cartoon and all, but I don't care. Chris is a bad character. And I'm glad he's never been an official character in any of the games. I mean, yeah, he appeared in Sonic Adventure DX on a poster. But just know, I hate Chris, so I don't like Chris as a character. He's just whiny and he's dumb. Even when he grew up and turned back into a kid, I was like, he's still annoying. I mean, he's right, fucking hell. I get really paranoid here because I keep thinking I'm gonna fall into there. Don't eat me. I know if you fall into the one that's facing towards the shrine, you won't die instantly. But I'm just saying. Now, why am I ranting about Chris Thorndike? Honestly, have I been resorted to talk instead of like? It gets kind of boring talking out your ass after a while. But have I really been reduced to whining about Chris Thorndike? But one thing I might say is the SA2 adaptation episodes of this game were actually pretty good. I think some of the better episodes of Sonic X. But then again, that's not saying much because they did retcon a couple things, like, well, the Chris thing and all. But the other thing I do like about that is Shadow actually really just frames Sonic in the fact that he never comes out of the shadow, so he's pretty much just a silhouette of Sonic, pretty much making you well, except for one thing, but for the most part he runs exactly like Sonic does. Instead of running around on his rollerblades, he runs exactly the same way Sonic would. So epic. Right, now for this, I believe you're just supposed to, because I think you just home attack all this and then boom, because you won't actually bring up his bar now, rail, whatever. And I think we should do, I don't like this boss. This boss is a little bit too slow, and if you die, well, you're fucked. You gotta do the entire thing over again. If my homing attack fails on me, I fucking swear to God. But this is one of the only bosses that doesn't suffer to the major homing attack glitch. It usually only happens in the boss fight. It doesn't really happen anywhere else, retardedly. Oh, you fuck, I didn't hit that. Get it? Yeah, I'm badass. What the fuck? Come on. You don't suck this bad at the game. Meh. Depending on when this goes up, a Super Mario Sunshine Versus episode should be going up eventually because the TheLightSpeedDash finally decided, let's upload this part. So I apologize for the delay on... Oh, fucking hell, I don't like this. It's kind of finicky because sometimes I believe one of the ones you're homing attacking can't like that. Well, not specific... Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna die. Rings! No! Rings, give me a fucking ring. Fucking get the ring, you gimp! Right, there we go. Hung attack. Sometimes some of the ones that... What the fuck are you doing, Shadow? Come on. Come on. You can do this for me. Come on. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes, there we go. Right, sometimes if you're unlucky, the ones you homing attack can be the ones that fly towards you. Now, as a last resort attack, which is complete bullshit, by the way, he'll pretty much make you defy gravity and make you go all the way over here, and if you're lucky you hit him, it's all epic. And the fucker dies. So I guess that's the end of the game, right? It must be. That is so bad. Get out, you ugly If I can come up with a dirty joke coming up. I can come up with a dirty joke coming up. I has good at grammar. You know, I've got to say, it took him a long fucking time to get up them stairs. I want to know, what was the shrine used for? Was it only used for this crash course? But I think Knuckles, what is it? In SA1, what's she called? Tickle, whatever she's called. She chanced all this, except only you can use all the Chaos Emeralds, to stop something and steal Chaos away in the Master Emerald. I do like how Knuckles does use this to stop the Chaos Emerald. And I do like how Knuckles does treat the Master Emerald as its own thing, like he talks to it like it's a real person. Because, well, he is the Guardian after all. This is like the last time Knuckles ever does something even remotely interesting in this game. But it does make you wonder, why did he have to collect the pieces? I mean, I guess that was just a way to get him up here, but you know. Because something dumb has happened. So that's pretty pointless. Now, let me just say something. He said he's become one with the space colony. I'm gonna just put in your mind, how do you think he's become one with the space colony? Because it's really weird. The fuck you. Right now, this is by far the most phallic cutscene in the game, and I swear to God, these graphics are slightly different than the last cutscene graphics were. So I guess it's time to go supersonic on their ass. Now let's see. Masturbation. Climax. That's retarded. That's so funny. Here we go. We get to see Super Shadow in action and Supersonic. Now many people say that Super Shadow is actually Hyper Shadow because Shadow's based off of Supersonic, but you know. And you know, with that, we're going to head into the final boss of this epic game. And he's called Final Hazard. Now, look at this. Look how he shoved his fucking arse up the space colony. Final Hazard, prototype of the Ultimate Life. And I bet they did that because they couldn't fit Ultimate Life Form all the way under. Now, right, this is the final Supersonic fight. What you have to do is you'll switch between Sonic and Shadow. What you have to do is basically just hit the red swelling area. This is a pretty bad boss, but it's also fairly difficult. Like, look at this freaking thing up the arse. Now, this theme, unlike Sonic Generations, it's actually got an actually really good, really epic boss fight theme. This is Live and Learn by Crush 40. Crush 40 did Open Your Heart in Sonic Adventure, and they actually are associated with Sonic music a lot. Jun Sonoda, the sound director of most Sonic games, is the guitarist and shit. And Johnny, whatever his face is some just American singer who's also in some German band, I don't know. But Live and Learn, this is for one of the best Crush 40 songs ever. I'd actually like to learn this on bass, but you know. And it does make you feel really epic fighting this boss. And actually, in the Japanese version of Sonic X, when this part was recreated in Sonic X, they actually played Live and Learn, and everyone loved it. Though the 4Kids version took it out and just put generic disaster music in place of it. Now, like most Super Sonic bosses, you do run off rings. If you're running out of rings, you can just travel over the Final Hazard and you'll switch to Shadow. Though, unless you really want to, then I recommend you don't do that. And you just keep hitting him. Now, the ending speech will be different depending on who you finish the fight with, so that's all epic. Shadow's gonna finish it off, it's gonna be all epic. Now, this can get really annoying sometimes because he'll throw lasers, these red things, and can we get it? Yes, we can. That was not hard, it only took a minute. I think after 5 minutes, this boss fight just ends and the screen just gets redder. So we win! That's the end of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's been sad, hasn't it? Now, honestly, I would have loved it if his arse just like fell off the arc. Shadow's a good guy now, anyway. Now, this cutscene coming up is actually really cool, and I want to say something after we get to the end of this. So, for some dumbass reason, the arc is still moving. I thought the final answer was dead. Shadow's gonna do this all for Maria, and it's gonna be all epic. That ball looks really, really bad. So with that, we stop the arc, and this happens.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
Personally, many people, and also I kind of think this, that's the way Shadow should have ended. Shadow is dead. And, you know, that's why this game is epic, and that's why that boss is epic. Shadow made a great sacrifice. He sacrificed himself for Maria's wish to save the world, which makes it really cool. But the thing is, in Heroes, it kind of destroyed the epicness of that and the epicness and shit. And freaking, he comes back in Heroes with amnesia. But this is a really epic end to Shadow, and personally, he would have been a much better character if he just stayed dead, didn't return, and Sega just said, "Fuck you, fans, he's not coming back."
Where is Shadow?
He's gone. Sucks, don't it? Now in X, he gives the ring. He gives Shadow's ring to Chris, which sucks. Honestly, this is a pretty tragic ending to a Sonic game, and I love this ending theme so much. So nostalgic.
A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet.
Yeah, I tell ya.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
So with that, we've concluded the Sonic Adventure 2 battle playthrough. In fact, this thing coming up I like.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
Oh, that's hilarious. We all did it together. And I do like how Tails and Eggman just talk like he just pretty much explains why he became a scientist in the first place, because of Gerald. So I'm still finding it hard where the conquering the world Eggman land and turning animals into robots came from. But you know, that's why I accept Eggman as a really good character in this game, and in a sense Gerald. So cool. Leave me alone, stop stalking me! Johnny Gillo, that's the guy. Crush voice singer. Now I also really do like this line coming up from Sonic in a bit. This line, right here.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
That is epic. And you know, that's the end of SA2. It's been a great Let's Play. I enjoyed this, and it took a while to get finished, you know, because of just personal stuff, you know. But I finally got through it, and I actually did really enjoy recording parts of this Let's Play. And this is the most nostalgic Sonic game for me because it was the first one. And when I got to the end of this game, I felt so good. Finally beating this Sonic, because it took me years to finish this game. And if you like Live and Learn, you get to listen to it again. So I'm going to sum up my final thoughts. Now, the one thing I do I told you I love the gameplay for both teams. I'm not a fan of the treasure hunting levels. The soundtrack is fantastic, one of my favourite Sonic soundtracks up there next to Sonic and Black Knight. The guitars, everything is just so perfect. The graphics for a Dreamcast game and a GameCube game are actually pretty good. Voice acting, it's fairly bad. Though, people say Ryan Drummond is like the best Sonic voice. I think he isn't. I would go for Roger Craig Smith any day of the week, but I'm just saying that's my opinion. And in terms of story, this is one of the most interesting Sonic stories, but looking back, this game has a fuck ton of plot holes, and I can think of 3 reasons for this. 1, Sega either wanted you to use your imagination to fill the plot holes yourself. 2, they didn't think about it at all, so they just didn't give a fuck. Or 3, they wanted to leave plot holes for Shadow the Hedgehog to fill in just so they could add some stuff in. But the thing is, Shadow the Hedgehog took a Shadow the Hedgehog's story and backstory. The story in Shadow took a massive shit on this game. Black Doom, Alien, creating Shadow. Come on, that's so bad and generic. But you know, that's just me. I don't like the story of Shadow. It's just bad. It took a massive shit on this game's backstory. So you know, that's what I think. The story's good. I like it, but it has a fuck ton of plot holes. Shadow the Hedgehog didn't even add anything interesting. It just added two really pointless things that weren't even explained in this game or hinted upon. So you know what? SA2 is finished. I had fun recording this Let's Play. A new day brings new adventure. But for now, rest easy, heroes. I swear to God, that's a reference to the original Ghostbusters. Like when it goes like, now go rest our heroes. Something or something, I don't know. Like, you have completed a great game. It's like, wow, you egotistical bastards. And we got our final emblem, the 34th emblem. And with that, we have concluded the main Let's Play for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. All Time-Attack boss stages are now available. So that's all epic. Though, even though if you really enjoyed this Let's Play, well, stay tuned because I'm still not finished with this game. I've still got one last thing to demonstrate. It's something called the bonus video. Now, I don't know how many bonus videos there'll be. I'm aiming for 2 at max. But for the most part, you know, SA2 the main Let's Play is done, so stay tuned for a bonus video or 2 or something. Stay tuned for a Sonic Generations bonus video finally, and then the final Spider-Man bonus video. And over the next month, all of December, just so you know, I'm going to be clearing my channel up. So I'll go more in depth on that some other time, maybe a bonus, in maybe like an update video or something. But you know, just saying, anyway, NegativeCraft, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play because I had a lot of fun with this. I want to thank everyone who stayed tuned with this and supported me through this, even though none of you did that. But yeah, I'm going to finally say my farewells. I'm NegativeCraft, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I'll see you whenever, next year for my next, hopefully, main Let's Play or some shit. Stay tuned for streams, bonus videos, and extra content. Not a Let's Play though. See you next year for my 7th Let's Play. Goodbye.